2025 riding season Brapdate. Okay. Chassis is broken down. All the bearings are out of it. This is dog bone. This is part of the pivot. These are steering stem. As you can see, the top one looks okay. The bottom one, not so bueno. This is what happens. Can't really see it. There it is. There's a smear. See that? That's the smear. You can feel it. Click, 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 click. So I got those out. Brass punch and a torch. This is what happens when your wheel bearings lock up and you don't know it. See how it's polished that shaft? I don't know if an axle will be good or not. I don't know yet. We'll see. I mean, it goes in there, but if it doesn't, if there's play, it ain't good. You know what I mean? I think the rear one will be fine. I think they'll probably be okay. We'll have to polish them up and see. You know, if it's play in there, it ain't no good. Always make yourself a bearing tool. I got this off secret way. It's using heat. Heat and a chisel. That's all you need to do. I did notch it a little bit beforehand to get some expansion in there. That's a little trick. Put a little bit of a notch in there, then keep heating it up, you know, and it'll expand out. Just keep it around the race, you know what I mean? And it'll expand. Top bearing, the steering head looked okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I'm going to replace it because you can't just get one. Engine's already sealed up, obviously. Both wheel bearings are gone. So basically the whole chassis, every bearing is gone. No good. No bueno. Especially the swing arm. Here's another one. The swing arm. As you can see, I've cleaned the bearings, but they're pitted. Totally pitted, bro. So, I mean, you can't really feel it, but you know, these polished up fairly well, but see, yeah, you can see that. See that in the base of that? You can't run that. I mean, I could polish it and chase it. I could, but I mean, I already got the kit. So that's what happens when it gets water in there and it doesn't change, and you know, you don't realize that the race is spinning, or the axle's spinning on the race, or the sleeve, you know, because that gets full of gunk and everything. So the axle seizes on it. So you just don't, you don't realize it. And anyway, every bearing in the chassis got to be replaced, including wheel bearings. Seals, all of it's gone. No good. So there's 24 Brapdate. Still working on some of this staining. I've got this isn't going to come out. You know, I can get it down to a certain point, and I'll be able to polish this up a little bit. Use some of that brightener, and then polish it. But anyway, I'm not going to go crazy. It just needs to pivot correctly. But this is what happens if you don't. You know, you can see that shit's just, that's where it's locked up. Doesn't take much, but doesn't take much in there. All right, Brapdate 24, 25.